Hello everybody, Blaze here, back with some more Starcraft Mass Recall. Well, when last we left off, we had just discovered who was in that mysterious chrysalis.
As
Kerrigan.
if we didn't already know.
Well, yeah, but for the people who, for some reason, haven't played the original Starcraft and are, for some reason, choosing me as their method to learn what the hell happened, there are much better ways to go about it, for the record.
Like playing Starcraft 2.
Or, StarCraft 1, or downloading the mod and playing for yourself, because it is awesome like that. And I don't know why I don't know why I just did the thumbs up at my screen. I don't have a webcam. But yeah. Yes, here we go on to the Amerigo. Wonder what Kerrigan's gonna have to say.
The Amera who?
The Amerigo. Kerrigan, the newest and most powerful agent of the Overmind, has arisen from her embryonic chrysalis, but her formidable powers are still not fully functional. Kerrigan must now seek to unravel the ghost conditioning that keeps her powers in check. Once done, she will lead the Overmind's minions to complete domination over the unsuspecting Protoss. I am personally of the opinion that this level is why Kerrigan has so many kick-ass psychic powers as a ghost at the beginning of Heart of the Swarm.
Watched over me during my incubation, and I am grateful to you. It is my wish that you continue your vigil, so that I might strengthen my powers to better aid the Swarm. I have been unable to access the totality of my latent powers, and as such, I would like to infiltrate a Terran science vessel and uncover the secrets of their abandoned ghost projects. If I can learn more about their mental conditioning, I can undo the damage their tinkering scientists have done to my mind.
Though you be the favored servant of the Overmind, you would do well to remember that you are just a servant. You know of our grand mission, Kerrigan. Would you put your personal whims before the will of the Overmind?
Do not cross me, Zaz. I will do as I see fit, and not you or any other Seraphim shall stand in my way.
Let her go, Zaz. The greatness of her spirit has been left to her.
Here we get inklings of what Kerrigan actually is.
At the same time, though, like, she is explicitly stating as she's doing that, as she's saying that like to better aid the Swarm, because at this point she is still under the Overmind's control. At this point.
And as the Overmind handily explains to Zaz here, she has retained her free will from her transformation.
To a degree, she is like physically incapable of going against the Overmind. It's just that outside of the Overmind's directives, she's free to do what she wants. But yes, here's where things get interesting. This is just like that one Jacob's installation level from the first campaign. We have two different options. So, Backseat Gamer, what should I go for first? Because I am going to be doing both versions once again.
Let's see. Last time on the, the outpost or platform style
Jacob's
missions, we went
installation.
third person first.
I think so.
So let's do third person first again.
Rightio. Here's the very faded, very dark Dominion logo on the dead Marine there. Dominion Science
epic music in the background.
Yeah. Dominion Science Vessel Amerigo, low orbit over Char. Here's me. Here we go. Here's me, Kerrigan. So I have movement. I have Razor Swarm as my as a right-click ability, and I can use R to order my minions to attack.
Unauthorized entry detected.
And just because I have to, Dadass.
Of course, it's Kerrigan. Oh, whoops! My Razor Swarm sort of tore apart my Zerglings. Oopsie. Oh well, they're expendable. Besides, I have my hunter killers. I don't need anything else. Moving along.
We got company.
Yeah. Number 1, Zerglings. If you're not killing them by the boatload, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, it's like the Zerg way. Swarm them with bodies.
Yeah, bury them in bodies, because quantity has a quality all its own.
Oh, hey, one of my Zerglings survived. Let's see. And for those listening, yeah, they brought back the like whip crack sound for Kerrigan's attack for the retro edition. They did not do that for that. That is something that is specific to the retro edition. The normal just has your normal attack sound from Starcraft 2. I think this is the way to go. That is a closed box door.
Yep, you're getting your shit tossed.
Not really. I think this is the right direction.
We think we can, we think we can?
Yes, here we go. And there's a bunch of Goliaths that are cowardly running in fear from my, Okay, you know what? Just Hunter Killers, go attack.
Hunter Killers, go forth and kick ass.
Oh, I have 2 Zerglings left. Get my dudes in.
Forces are under attack.
Murder the SCV. And move on. Oh look. More baby seals. Bunch of... Oh, hey, look. More Marines! What the hell? Okay, apparently my hunter killers decided to go attack the, civilians all on their own.
She's infested.
We're like,
Stay away
food!
from her.
Nom. And civilians, murder. Murder all of them. Apparently I missed with my melee
Stay
attack.
away from her. I'll use my handy wooden cross to keep her back.
Yeah, it's like, let's face it, the Terrans in StarCraft 1 are like space rednecks.
They're what would happen if the Deep South could get into space.
Basically. No, my last
Here's some
Zergling!
Splats. Bye-bye, fair Zergling.
My Zergling! No!
Oh well. Kerrigan gets a pet Zergling back in Heart of the Swarm, so it's good.
Yep.
See? They ain't so tough. These critters...
They're murdering my
Nice.
reinforcement Zerglings!
That Zergling that follows her around in Heart of the Swarm, apparently in the novelization, that thing is like a hero Zergling, if that's if anyone can believe that.
Well, there are hero Zerglings in StarCraft 1. There's the devouring ones.
Right, those guys.
Yep. And they have like 120 health and do 10 damage a shot. And they come with the attack speed increase, like
God.
by default.
Let's wax these critters.
And suddenly it's a cloud of dead Marines. I love Razor Swarm, and it's just a shame that you actually don't get Razor Swarm in the top-down perspective. The only reason you have it in this version is to give you some sort of ranged attack. And there's an SCV over there that I wish to murder.
Hello, good sir. I don't like you being alive. Come here.
Exactly. Smack. Now then, I'm going to be not stupid, and now I'm going to send my units in first, so that I don't get locked in all on my own. Because, as you'll see in just a second,
You'll never
this door closes and locks.
I'll never make it out alive. Oh, we'll see.
Yeah, I took some damage, but yeah, I think I'm plenty alive right now. I mean, granted, I'm at 135 health out of 400, but hey, that's still alive by 135 health. It's a hell of a lot more than most of these bastards have.
You are much more alive than they are, which is counting for a lot right now.
Exactly. And I wasn't even referring to the fact that they're dead. I just meant like these Marines and stuff have like 40 health, whereas I had 130. And this is actually starting to hurt. I should start sending in my hunter killers first. Splat.
The thing that kind of annoys me is...
Teleportation field activated.
Well, they could have done it, but they wouldn't be staying, like, really true to the Starcraft 1 stuff.
What?
They could have used some of the advanced Heart of the Swarm models, like the Lurker Impaler gene types for the Hydralisks, to represent the Hunter Killers.
I think they did. They used one of those for the hunter killers. I think.
Oh, holy crap, they did.
Yep.
I just saw a good close-up of one as they're kicking ass. That's the Impaler type.
Oh, okay.
The Lurker type actually has, like, instead of the solid plate like you see there on their head, it's got little purple fins sticking out.
Okay.
Sort of like webbed spines and stuff. The problem I have is I like the look of the Lurker type Hydralisk, but I want the functionality of the Impaler type evolution. I'm sorry, biological siege tank wins over all.
Yeah. And completion. And of course, the return of the "Would you like to play a game" computer.
Would you like to play a game?
Cerebrate,
Yep.
I have located the records I sought. We have everything we need here.
Kerrigan, I suggest you leave behind some hunter killers to keep the Terrans off our trail.
That, I believe, that's obviously a sound file that came from the original game, but was never actually used. So that's interesting. Alright, so there's the third-person perspective, so let's switch over here and try out the top-down perspective. Alright, and we're back. So, back at the start here, so let's go for traditional. And of course with the same intro with the dead Marine. And the kick-ass music.
I'm actually gonna refresh my stream here.
Fair enough.
Cerebrate, take these, the deadliest of my minions.
And yeah, from the
They shall
top-down view,
aid
you can
in your
get an
search.
even better view of the hunter-killer model.
Yeah, from what I can see, and from what I've seen rather, because my stream's still loading in, the Hunter Killer looks to use the Heart of the Swarm's Impaler model.
Yeah.
Which, of the two options you can get for the Hydralisk evolution, is probably the best because it helps alleviate the Zerg's lack of anti-armor for the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, for the top-down view here, in Kerrigan, instead of like the speed boost and razor swarm she has in the third person, here she has the standard cloak and snare and consume that she normally has in the campaign.
It's after this that she starts getting extra abilities.
Well, only the one extra ability, and it's Psionic Storm in the original, but in this they just replaced it with Razor Swarm. So it's functionally the same ability. Just in keeping with the little flavor that she has it in Wings of Liberty. My Zergling's dying. I have one Zergling left.
Aww. But as we discussed, this is supposed to happen.
Of course.
She's infested. Stay away from her.
Because slaughter.
Because maim, kill, burn.
Exactly. There are people in here that they must be killed. Because it is not a Zerg campaign without mindless slaughter. Aw, my last Zergling died. It did.
Actually, as a note on the hero Zerglings we were discussing earlier,
Mm-hmm.
the one that I mentioned that you get to see in Heart of the Swarms campaign cinematics and such,
Mm-hmm.
that one was apparently called the Scarred one, or Scar, or something like that.
Yeah.
Simply
Kerrigan put a few hits
because
there.
apparently as it spawned or hatched, it looked at its companion Zergling and said, "Fuck your noise," and killed it.
Basically.
See, they ain't so tough.
And then the novelization goes on to explain the Zergs, a few aspects of the Zergs because of them being a psychic species. They actually reincarnate with every spawning in most cases.
Basically. Like, successful strains will be, like, carried over, sort of thing.
Yeah, not only the genetic information, but like personalities and stuff too.
Basically. So, yeah.
All right, let's wax
So,
these
the
critters.
Scarred One or Scar, or whatever the hell his name is, even if he gets killed, he'll probably be reborn. And it also handily explains how the characters in the campaign can actually use the cocoons to come back from death.
Yep. So that's actually a nice little touch. And also, I threw Ensnare into the crowd there just because I didn't actually realize it until I started watching another playthrough, like Jay Barino, that I didn't actually realize that Ensnare not only reduces movement speed, but it also reduces attack speed as well.
Ooh.
I don't know by how much, but it does reduce attack speed some.
Get out of here alive, bitch.
But it's basically reverse stims.
Pretty much. And Ensnare, and murder. Everybody's in
Kick
sort
their
of
asses.
everybody's in
Maim,
sort of
kill,
rough
burn.
shape at this
Maim,
point,
kill,
but
burn.
there's not much left. And Kerrigan's got 200 health left. Hunter Killers both have around 70. Not too bad. Too bad I can't blow these things up. Gaining. Up the hill. Murder everything. Have to keep leading with the Hunter Killers because, well, frankly, they're more expendable than Kerrigan is.
Yeah. They might be hero units,
Teleportation
but yeah,
field
they're more
activated.
expendable than your single hero.
Yeah. Gotta love that whip sound, that whip crack attack sound.
Excuse me.
Yes, Cerebrate.
And of course, Marines dying by the dozen.
Yep. And then the last step here. Aw, one of my Hunter Killers died. Bad face. I still have one left to leave behind, though. Yay!
Hey.
Yes, Cerebrate.
Here we go. And by the end of it, Kerrigan has 38 kills. Woo!
Cerebrate, I have located the records I sought. We have everything we need here.
Yay!
Kerrigan, I suggest you leave behind some hunter killers to keep the Terrans off our trail.
Woohoo! Alright, and ladies and gentlemen, that was the Amerigo. Quick, relatively simple, though you're not getting out of it with Kerrigan. You're not getting Kerrigan out of there untouched. So, I will see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.